Hi everyone, welcome back. So previously we were looking that there were at the most maybe 8 to 10 pieces if you're counting the feet, and 12 if you're counting the hands. But we'll just have the feet and the arms, just part of the arms and the legs, okay, and put it all together. So there's about 7. We probably won't be counting the neck. We'll, have it joined to both have it as a joiner, okay. Same as the shoulder, those parts there. So the trunk is what you should have been practicing in if you watched the last video and you're following things step by step. So this would be video number 8. Okay. So we're looking at how to draw the trunk, or how to draw the torso, which is the other name for it. The torso. So this is one way, which is pretty good, because you can turn this, and doesn't matter how you turn it, it still looks the same from any angle. So if I took this and turned it 90 degrees that way, 90 degrees this way again, it'll still look exactly the same. And that's the great thing about this. So that way, for an example, let me draw about 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we'll just divide this up. Okay, so that's the 3 right there. And as I said, if he's standing on, like, facing you, it'll all still look the same. So I'll put the arm there, his hand coming down there, right? Have his legs coming here. And we'll give him a rather large head. So that's him. Now that's his body. It looks the same. Okay, we'll give him eyes. An expression. So that's him front on. But if he's facing the side, it's still the same thing. It's really nothing, nothing to worry about. I'm just moving the hand slightly forward. He's looking this way. Just draw his head in so we can, sorry. The front of the face should come out just a little bit. Right there. So that's his arm right there, coming through here, and his legs. And that's him facing to the side, but the torso stays the same. So this is pretty good if you're starting out and you just want to have results straight away. In other words, you've been trying for so long and it's been so hard for you, and you're trying to look for something pretty easy. This is one of the easiest ways I've found. And you can put this in any position, and it won't be really that hard for you to figure out. What you could do is even, go to the extent of making one of wood if you want, and just connecting it with a couple of wires in there. I suggest you make this distance a little bit more than what you draw, so that when you bend it, it does bend, a little bit more than what you might think it would. And yeah, so that's it. And even this one, you can have like a 3/4 view. So it's kind of at this angle, okay? So it's something like that. Have his hands coming out this way. Okay, so that's a 3/4 view, but the way that you draw it is still the same. So as I said, this is a lot easier to turn because there isn't, it's easier to understand. So that's one way. So another way that you can use, we'll just rule off the top of this. So another thing that you can use is what we call the potato sack method. Now the potato sack method is pretty cool because all you have to do is if you can find one of those flour bags that you normally buy, and they still sell, you know, bags of flour. It's basically made up of, you know, it kind of looks like it's made up of two parts. Okay, so there's the top half and the bottom half, and you have normally the label there that says, you know, potato or potato with an E. And yeah, so that's the potato sack like that. And you know, you can just lay down the potato sack and just see how it lies, and that way you'll be able to figure out, you know, like what a human figure would look like. So this is probably the figure lying on his stomach, you know, with his arms by his side, getting a massage. Okay, and have his arms up that way, his thumb there. Okay, so he's getting a massage, lying on a table, one of those massage tables. So that's using the potato sack method, and the potato sack method is easier for some people than others. Maybe for some people, you know, that animation method is a lot better. So this would be him looking this way. Okay, and we just put the joints there. Put his arms to the back. And probably put this leg coming forward. Okay, so that's using that potato sack method. Just imagining what a potato sack would look like. So yeah, so if you're really into like using reference and you really can't afford anything, use a small sack. Okay, and just keep it as your drawing reference, and put it in all these different angles that you'd want to see, like even twist it if you want. Okay, and then figure out, you know, oh, what would the human figure look like if it was twisted. Okay, and twist the sack, and then you'll see. Okay, so we'll probably have the arms coming out that way. And maybe the legs, you know, going out this way. One out that way and another one out this way. You know, go crazy with it. Okay, so that's using that potato sack method. So draw as many potato sacks as you can in lots of different positions, even like from a top view, looking down. So that's it there. So that's something what it would look like. And I always think it's a good idea to draw the seams, because they'll help you see which way the sack is facing. So these seams here that run along the side, okay, so you'll have a seam that comes along the side there. It'll help you show, you know, which way the potato sack is facing. So this one, the seam would actually be running straight down here. Okay, so that's one of the ways. And always draw these center lines down the middle so you can know which way the potato sack is facing. So use that method, practice this one. Maybe you might find it easier than the previous one, which was, you know, simply just 3 parts. And you might find this one actually a lot easier than the potato sack. But as I said, we all learn differently, so some of you might find one easier than the other. So just have fun, practice the potato sack method, and who knows, you might find this one easier. See you in the next video.